Tim Jackson. How are you, mate?
Yeah, doing good.
No, you're not. Look at you. You're greener than a tree frog.
A little seedy.
Yeah, that's right. You go out and plant your own corn crop with those seeds, mate. Holy moly. Let's say good day to everyone. Tim Jackson, hello. We got Arizona Drone Dude, Blind Neil, Thomas. How you going, mate? And Peter Carroll. Oh, Peter Carroll. Come on, Peter. I sent you an invite. Get in here with your lens envy. Checked out. Hey.
Got the toothpicks out. Anyway.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I got. Can anyone tell me if my audio's too loud in the chat there? It might be. Who knows? Anyway, just checked out Adrian's bloody FPV video. He's having a ball with that thing, mate.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, he's checked it out this morning, actually. Looks to be pretty stable. I mean, let's be honest, if Adrian can fly it, anyone can. No, I'm kidding. You sound good, Matt. Thank you very much, Neil. Thank you. And Tim's looking a little bit, well, he said low, but what he read to say was shit. Tim looks a bit shit today, doesn't he?
Self-inflicted, can't complain. Thank you.
You've been put through the ringer, mate.
What happened?
Holy shit. Well, I'll tell you what, mate. How's that little bloody Tiny Hawk going?
It's going good. Wish I had more batteries. I'm still waiting for the batteries.
Yeah, they take a while, don't they?
Yeah. They'll get here eventually.
Yeah, what do we got here? Hello. Ari.
I got no audio, guys. Wait while I play with it.
You've got audio. I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's funny how he was telling us he had no audio when he thought he had no audio.
What'd you say, Matt? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah. Piss off.
No, I already had troubles yesterday, but we heard you, Ori, right when you came in.
Oh,
Matt, you just wrote you.
Okay. Can you hear me, guys?
Yep. A little low.
Yeah, mate.
And I can hear you. Very good morning, gentlemen. And Tim.
Howdy. Gentlemen and Tim. Yeah. Hey, Steve, how are you?
Steve, good to see you, mate. And Peter Carroll and Tom, Neil, and AZ Drone Dude. The name's gone. That's what happens when you have 6 months off.
Arizona. What's his name?
Yeah. Okay, that works.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even think I know his name. Oh my God, he's been here for ages.
I know his name.
You know what? He'll say, what's his name? Oh, come on.
I don't know if he wants me to say.
What?
You're a classic. You're a classic, Tim.
Mm. That's why. That's one way of telling us I really don't know his name.
Let me get it. Hold on.
Was you on Drone Hub last night, Tim?
I don't think so.
Here we go.
His memory's a bit hazy, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Tim, when you say, you know, I don't think so, I guess the worst possible news you could get is if somebody said, oh, yeah, you were on there. You were on there.
Well, that's the thing. He must have wiped himself out because normally he can remember everything, and he can't even remember if he was on the show last night. You did a live, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you weren't feeling any pain then either, Tim. You know, I had The kids waylaid me for quite a while. You were gone by the time I got back, but yeah, you weren't feeling any pain by the time I left.
Oh no.
God damn.
I woke up and I looked at my desk here. I'm like, oh my God, yeah, that's a session.
Yeah, I knew it was a bit bad when he was going, yeah, I have beer for you, mate.
Oh my God. Tim. Was Steve with you too?
Yeah.
Well, this is the problem, right? When you and Steve get together, you can't help you. Yeah. It's like COVID-19 virtual pub crawl with
You ain't kidding.
with you too.
Wait until he comes over. Oh my God, it's all booked. I took the weekend and a half off, so we're all set.
What's the date again, Tim? I've got to write it down somewhere.
My birthday is August 3rd, so any weekend before or weekend after, we'll have a.
Okay, you let me know. You let me know when you know.
Yep.
Well, Joe, how are you, mate? And we've got Dan here too, droning veteran. He's still at work. There you go. He did a rather interesting parking maneuver last week. Yeah, absolutely. It was pretty cool. I wonder if I can pop it up here. Come on, here we go. I'll pop this up here. Share screen. This one here. Now, the people wanted him to pop this thing.
Oh.
Next to the container. Right? Now,
well, that's not bad.
Yeah. So I would have said to them, yeah, well, you can just drive your forklift around the other side because I'm parking up near the shed. It'd make it a lot easier, wouldn't it? He's got no room at the front there. Can we see a front view? Here we go. No room at the front there to go in straight. Unbelievable.
He got it there.
That's an international. Is that an international you're driving there, Dan? Oh, you're bugging.
It's like international.
It does. I think it's international.
Steve's got a new moniker. I mean, probably old to you guys, but I've been away for a while. You know, I'm thinking, who the hell is this SC Aerials? You know.
Mm-hmm.
SC. Yep. Well, what follows the SC will probably give it away.
Yeah. Funny that.
Yeah.
Lord.
It's yeah, Dan, you're right. You know, this is why I like the job I do. Is it's quite difficult to get your truck into places sometimes, and it's a bit of a challenge. Save just driving in a straight line all bloody day. It keeps you awake too. Let's get rid of that there. Gone. Yeah, so I was just saying that I was watching Adrian's FPV video.
Oh, that's right. He flew it for the first time in sport mode, didn't he?
I think that was his second flight. His first flight was around his house, and then he did a second flight out down the park where there was less things to hit. We got Mr. Boyd. Mr. Boyd. Jimbo.
What's up?
Plenty,
Jim?
mate.
Hey,
Plenty.
listen, shut up before I forget. What
Here
do
we
you
go.
get? What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino?
Rhino.
Elephino.
Oh, no.
Hey, I have no Carlos. I don't remember any jokes. I had to quick run here and tell it.
You had it written down in your hand, didn't you?
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, I'll be buggered. How you been there, Jimbo?
Oh God! How come the sound never switches to these things automatically? It's always a fight between the Realtek sound on the system. I have to go disable that in order for the damn things to work.
Well, I do too, mate. When I put my Bluetooth headset on, I've got to go into my speaker thing and select the Wi-Fi headset. Always, they don't just automatically. It picks it up that it's there, but it doesn't automatically switch over to it.
Yeah, it won't shut the speakers off.
Yeah, no.
The way I
Yeah.
got around it, it used to do that to me all the time. The way I got around it was I use that RTX voice now, and I input my devices to the RTX voice, and then I've set my RTX voice as the default Windows media devices, and that works 8 times out of 10.
8.
Yeah, well, it's better than 0 times out of 10.
Yeah, get that one. Yeah, exactly. Blind new. Where are we? Tony, Anthony Bollard. Okay. Sad news for Anthony. Sad news for Anthony. Now, I'm not too sure whether you're aware. Probably some of you are, but Anthony has retired. He's retired from drones. He's although he's still got one, a platinum, but he's only got 2 batteries. There's the dedication for you, knowing that he's only got 2 batteries. Come on, Tony. So he's got rid of he's sold his Mavic 2 Pro. Oh my God. Imagine that going out the door. Jeez.
Is there actually life after drones? You know?
Well, I'm not too sure. You know what he's got into? You know what he's got into, right? These electric scooters and things like this. Now he's got this thing with one wheel, and he stands on it, right? And this thing goes freaking, bat out of hell. And so he's into this shit at the moment, which is, that's his new little hobby.
I'll get one of those. No way.
So, no, you can't walk by yourself, let alone. How's that internet of yours, Jim? Oh my God.
Good. What's it going? Oh, you know what? I didn't put the thing on 720p. Well, because we know how great the camera is anyway.
You look gorgeous, Jim.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd be getting on these electric scooters, Matt. I'm pushing it enough for the flaming motorcycle.
Yeah. I mean, especially the thing that Tony's got. He's got the this single wheel thing, and that's a whole learning curve on its own. It's you got to get your balance and all sorts of shit and blah blah blah. It's just like riding one of those ones that you go like this with. They've got 2 wheels on it. They're hard
hoverboard type things. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're getting more and more and more of those electric devices, and they're becoming more and more capable. But not me. The only one we've got here is I bought the wife a mobility scooter because she's somewhat disabled, and a big one, got a range of 50 k's. But then it backfired on me because I had to get on it and map out all the routes everywhere.
Petrol motor?
No, it's electric.
They're electric.
How did it backfire?
They're expensive.
Well, when you're driving around on an electric scooter, like I'm driving around on an electric scooter, and all these people look at me, I feel obligated to look a bit disabled, which not too hard in my case, I realise, but it's pretty embarrassing.
Lucky because you left that one right open, Ari.
Yeah, I just closed it too. G'day,
Brian. Brian, how are you, mate?
Hey, Brian.
How's it going? Hey, Ari, haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I came back first time last week in 6 months, and while I think about it, everybody who's waiting for a response from me from an email, give me a while. I'm sort of halfway through a 6-month backlog because when I shut up the computer, I had about 2 or 3 emails set up on my iPad, but all the rest were here on the computer. So when I put it back up last week after 6 months away, I've got a slight backlog.
It would do too, mate. My God. Anthony's. That's a electric unicycle. There you go.
Oh, it's not officially the one wheel?
Ooh,
Have
it
you seen
is.
the one wheel? Looks like a surfboard, and it's just got that big wheel in the middle.
Yeah, that's a different one. It's a different thing. I'll pull one up, see if I can find one.
Well, not a
Where
surfboard, a
I know
skateboard.
there's one about that big with the wheel. I know that.
No, it's just like this big wheel, and you just got 2 little pedals you stand on the side of it. It's pretty freaky. I'm on it.
It's a
No
neck
way.
breaker.
I might actually pull up the video that he sent me of him riding it or learning to ride it.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know how to get on it. I'd get 1 foot on it and go round and round in circles.
I know. No, might have 1 foot on it, go round and round in circles while I'm laying on the ground, watching it whiz past me. Here we go.
You do have to commit.
You would.
I know you have to commit. Here we go. Share screen. Let's have a look at Tony, shall we? Now, have a look at this, right? He's the Paris Hilton. The Paris Hilton of the unicycles, right? You know how Paris Hilton carries a little dog around in a bag everywhere? Well, have a look at Tony's
if you want to
dog.
call it a dog, yeah.
Have a look at this. He's got the dog.
That's cool. That's cool, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's
Have
cool.
a look at him. Anyway, so you have a look at his little unicycle thing.
That was like
That is definitely different than the one I saw.
Yeah,
One
I know exactly the one you're talking about, mate. Have a look at it. Oh my God, that just looks like broken leg. That's just knee scuffing, elbow scratching, face planting material right there.
The first rock or pebble takes you down.
Yeah, boy.
Well, that's why he's got the helmet.
No, that's why he's got the dog. It's just
Land on something soft.
The dog don't have a helmet.
dog doesn't have a helmet.
Oh, it is going to take him back up the hill.
Yeah,
It
little
looks like
speed on
it's got a fair turn of speed to it.
Yeah.
it has actually. The top speed's pretty high on it. What is it, Tony? If you're still in the chat there, mate. He's probably driving. Pretty cool, eh?
That is.
And then
cool.
Then his missus has got the the 2-wheel version. I think it's got a seat on it now too, or he's getting a seat for that one. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, pretty cool shit, man. So you have a lot of fun with that. Oh, where's Brian gone? Here we go.
He broke it.
He did break it. Oh my God, that doesn't look like water.
It's Friday night, dude. Depends on where
It's
you're
Friday
at.
night.
That's nice.
It is Friday night.
It's Friday night every night at Tim's house.
I got to be down here while you're doing this. I got to make dinner here in a few minutes. So y'all get to see this.
What are we having, Brian?
Just think of the leftover spaghetti in a small little pizza.
Spaghetti's always good, man. It's not left over even when it's left over. It's just as good as it was the first time.
That's the one I was saying.
Yes,
yeah.
I could do this with one of those.
Yeah, me too.
I would love to
Yeah.
have one of those.
And look at that.
40
It's
years
even
ago.
got the Adrian Mateo accessories that you can buy.
All the pretty colors, yeah.
for all of your changing moods. I'm trying
Although
to
I
get
saw
have the
a
pink
guy
one
with
there.
just the wheel. I didn't see him with okay, like this.
There
Is
you
what
go.
I saw him like.
Look at that.
Oh,
got the
the hubcap must be extra.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the accessory, mate. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
Look, the nuts and bolts are extra.
Yeah. If you don't Oh, look at this. The array of colours. The choice. If you can't make a choice, you buy them all, don't you?
Adrian Wood.
Adrian Wood.
Yeah,
Have a look at that one.
That says Adrian all over it.
It
that one
does.
did, didn't it? That one did. There.
Spaced
Whoa, he
out.
said the top speed is 50 Ks per hour. You're
There you go.
kidding.
50 Ks. Yeah, that's quick enough.
What does
That's
this one do?
You can become a hipster YouTuber no, that's right, mate. Do you know, in places that I went the other day and just crapped out on footage, to be honest, but it's a massive walking trail, right? Freaking goes, it's a long way, man. And I'm
That
thinking of
Barrenbar?
yeah. And I was thinking of these electric scooters. I've talked to Anthony in the past about it. And these electric scooters would be freaking awesome you chuck your drone on. I mean, there goes the fitness idea of it all, doesn't it? But you chuck your drone on and off you go. There's even ones that, with the big pneumatic wheels on them, and they're all off-roading and shit. So you could go down the tracks down towards the lake and all sorts of shit and do your flying and not be buggered at all. Some of these places.
The only problem, Matt, is that the vast majority of them have a maximum load rating of 100 kilos. That's 220 pounds or so for you US types, which gives you some idea of Matt and my size if we're worrying about that.
Anthony didn't look like any skinny dude there. I'm weighing in at 220 myself.
Yeah, it's all muscle, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah, mine's muscle too. It just settled.
Yes.
Well, that's 20 pounds for Jim and 200 for the moustache.
Yeah. There you go. 140 k's range. Now that's pretty decent, isn't it?
That's wild. That is unbelievably good.
Those are good stats. This one over here looks like an actual piece of junk. It looks like plywood with some of that sandpaper put on it and a basic wheel for $110.
140 k's per row. I don't get much better than that out of a tank on the motorbike.
Yeah.
Really?
I get about 250, but seriously, 140 for an electric device, that's sensational.
Yeah. Well, those scooters have come a long way too. Just those normal ones you ride.
I bought my mother one of those scooters back in 2000. It was $5,000. 20 years ago. Oh yeah. They milked those old people, man. Milked the living crap, and insurance didn't cover it. She wrote the check before I got there. I was so mad, Ari, I could spit.
The one I bought for the missus, it's 6,000 Australian. And when you look at them, I mean, they've allegedly got a suspension, got little shocks and springs, but they're just basically a hardwired frame with a little electric motor and a couple of 12-volt AGM batteries on there in series. They're not exactly high tech.
Right. We used to call them. We used to have these TV commercials called The Rascal.
The Rascal.
Sound familiar? Yeah. Sound familiar? The Rascal scooter. Well, this guy talked her into the deluxe model. With all the bells and whistles, the cup holder.
Yeah, and the walking stick holder. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
We've got a lady around here. She's got Harley handlebars on hers, right? And it's all done up black with these chrome spoke wheels and all sorts of shit. And she rips up and down the main draggy. And she's so cool as shit. And I've seen them. They look like they got Rolls Royce front ends on them and all sorts of shit.
Yeah. They make a big trike. They're supposed to be in Australia. They're supposed to be legally limited at 10 k's an hour. This one that I got for the wife, it's not. It does closer to 20. And I was bringing it home one day in pouring rain. I come around this corner because they're limited in width, maximum of 70 centimeters, so they can get onto public transport. Otherwise, you can't register them. And I come ripping around this corner, and I went sideways on a mobility scooter.
I suppose you didn't go over. You'd be a bit top heavy there, mate, with a little bit of center of gravity.
I put my wheel. It was like the motorbike, mate. I had my leg out on the corner,
Your knee. You had your knee down.
Speedway.
Doing a peg scrape.
Like on the bike, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nice. Who's Matty Ponyboy and Peter Lindgren?
Oh, never heard of him. Peter Lindgren sounds familiar.
I wonder what Shah's watching on YouTube, mate. Oh, bloody hell.
Is he a photographer, Lindgren?
I think so.
I don't know who Matty Ponyboy is.
I don't know. Let's have a look at this. Matty Ponyboy.
Yeah, my daughter told me what she considers a pony boy, but she circulates in interesting circles.
That
used to be. That was a book.
That was a beer, Pony Boy.
That was a character in a movie, in a book.
I'm surprised that you would know that, Tim.
Outsider. Yeah.
Yes.
The Outsiders.
Yes. The Outsiders. That's right, Tim.
Yeah, Pony Boy was Ralph Macchio or Ralph Macchio.
It was
Karate Kid.
it was the blonde kid, but he was his friend.
There was plenty big actors in there. There was
who played Pony Boy in The Outsiders?
I'm pretty sure it was Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid.
C. Thomas Howell.
The Outside.
Oh man, there were so many people in that. Amelia Estevez, Rob.
Yeah.
There was a shitload of people in that.
Remember
Stevie.
the book you had to read in school? You had to read The Outsiders.
Yes. Along with Catcher in the Rye. I never finished Catcher in the Rye though.
Catcher in the Rye. Then they had to play for that because I still had the playbill.
That shows you how much things have changed. You know, when we were at school, you had this big book list of things that you had to read when you were at school. These days, you don't even have to be able to read when you leave school.
Yeah, true.
No
worries.
Catcher in the Rye. That guy was batshit. You remember that, Tim? The dude was crazy.
Yeah.
It's like
J.D.
watching the
Salinger.
movie Clockwork Orange. You just want to go in and beat the hell out of them.
Yep.
There's J.D. Salinger. He died a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
No worries, Justin. It was good to be on there. That was fun. Before I had to go to work, I jumped on Justin's stream.
Oh, you're getting to really be a little live stream whore in my absence, Tim.
Nah.
He is.
He's been around.
And he'd be a millionaire if he got paid for it. Don't worry about that. Do you want to see a random comment?
What?
Do you want to see a random comment?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Turtles.
I saw that.
Stevie. That's like testing.
That's fair bloody.
While I think about it, you know that monitor that we were hunting for like 6 months and was never ever in stock, the BenQ? I might be getting one this afternoon.
Son of a... How much?
$5.99 actually.
Thanks,
$5.99. Yeah.
Damn. Should I go out and get it?
I don't know. They've only got very limited stock, so don't go and get yours till I've got mine.
Yeah.
That's the BenQ.
Yeah, BenQ.
Yeah, Jim and I were talking about it about like 6-10 months ago. It's not the best monitor in the world, but it's the best in its price range.
Yeah, and it's what was it? A 32-inch, wasn't it?
32-inch, know, allegedly HDR, but not really. You know, I heard somebody describe it as HDR emulation. That's about right. But really great color reproduction, which is what I'm after.
Yeah. Well, I'll get my car in 2 weeks now. It was supposed to be 2 weeks ago, but
Matt, does Tim know your address?
He does. Look what he sent me. See these?
Oh, he does. Damn it, because I thought you had a spare bedroom. I was going to come and stay with you.
That's all right.
Is that Marketplace?
Yeah. Have a look at this for a freaking joke. Are you kidding me? Selling my DJI Mavic Pro for $1,900.
Yeah, that's a bit sad, isn't it?
It is. That's an $800 package right there.
Yep.
$750 maybe.
Yeah, agreed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Drone is crash free.
Right?
Shit. Hey.
It's just a fly more, right?
Yeah, there's nothing special about it at all. It probably needs a new ribbon.
You see them every day for $1,000 negotiable, so you knock them down 100 or whatever.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. Oh
I'm actually thinking of selling my Zoom to fund a DJI FPV drone. Anyway,
you're kidding me. You're kidding me.
I'm serious, but hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not pretending that I'm going to be a freestyle FPV enthusiast. I'm interested in it because it opens up filming opportunities that I can't get out of my other drones. I'm just buying it as a different type of camera drone. You're never going to see me tearing it up in the park with it. But yeah, if I was to advertise, that Zoom of mine's got very little hours on it, about 10, 15 charges on every battery with the fly more. I'd probably only ask $1,500, $1,600 for that. So $1,900 for a Mavic Pro.
Yeah. Well, my two Zoom, it doesn't have many hours on it either.
Sorry, bro, I missed that.
I said my wife just approved me getting a new drone tonight, so we're in love again.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. Brian,
Did you
you
really-
do it.
Fine.
You approved him to get a new drone?
Yeah.
You said Brian could get a new drone?
Yeah, I don't care. God, anything to shut him up.
See,
Yes.
As long as he leaves her alone.
Yeah.
Brian and I know how to pick them. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
he was just in. We had to triple text.
These are all the little people.
I can't see him.
That's Matt and Tim and Ari. And there's Jim. Jim's in Florida.
Okay.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi,
How are
guys.
you?
Bye, guys. I gotta cook the dinner.
I thought Brian was going to do it for you.
He said he
We
was
are
cooking.
live.
That's
You were supposed to be
Well, I'm
cooking that, Brian.
If
You
I'm
lazy
left anywhere
bastard.
in the whole house can go up.
Oh, brother.
listen to her in the background.
Nice, mate. Nice.
They put an
Wonder
S
you
with Sharpie.
Next to the words, heck yeah, we can do that, Stevie. Make sure you put ABS on it too, on the right hand side.
Well, you know, I could probably paint my Zoom orange and write Autel Evo 2, but then the value would go down.
Yeah. 12K.
Okay.
Once off special edition. 12K. Autel Evo.
You look at the specs on that, and it really looks like they have absolutely nowhere to go, DJI, because that son of a bitch is just under a Mavic 2 Pro.
Yeah, you'd buy a Pro, wouldn't you? Over that.
Yeah.
I'd buy a Pro.
Yeah. When you read all the specs,
Right?
it's just under. They're so lazy that it's got the same control. Here's how lazy they are. The Bird puts out 30 dBm, transmits 30 dBm of power, of antenna power, let's call it. The remote controller is still only OcuSync 2 putting out a maximum of 26 dBm.
Which aircraft are we talking about, Jim?
The Mavic Air 2S.
Oh,
It's not a
2S,
Mavic.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
isn't that
Air
OcuSync?
2S.
Isn't that OcuSync 3?
Yeah.
Or
It could be, but the remote controller isn't.
yeah.
Look at this. They're on the website.
I can't remember. I read somewhere that all of those the Mini 2, the Air 2, the Air 2S, they're all the same controller. The only difference is apparently a firmware flash. That's it.
Well, you know
have to
what?
work with the smart controller too. That's what they said. It just came out.
You know what?
yesterday.
If I was in the market and I was buying these things and the Mini came out, I'd be pissed off 12 months later.
Yeah,
Really
hell
When
yeah.
the Mini, if I had a
And
Mini and the Mini 2 came out, that would annoy me.
That's a
It
massive
did.
upgrade, right?
It
Yeah,
did.
I'd be pissed too if I had the Air, and 12 months later, it's moving as quick as bloody mobile phones
Yes.
these days.
Yes.
I
You
think
know?
the gap between the Mini and the Mini 2 is bigger than between the Air 2 and the Air 2S.
Oh, it was. Yes, it was. And
That's
that
still
was
like 12 months.
Yeah, but like with the Air 2 to the Air 2S, it was a better camera was the biggest change.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
the Mini, you got a better camera and you went from Wi-Fi to OcuSync. That was a
Yep.
big change.
Huge difference. Huge difference.
I wouldn't have touched a Mini 1 with a barge pole, but there may come a time that I'll get a Mini 2 just for the simple reason that it fits in the panniers on the motorcycle.
Listen to this, right? I was looking on Marketplace the other day, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, people are selling their Mini 1 combos, right, like this for, 600, 550, all this sort of shit.
Wait a minute. I heard, is this true or not? I heard batteries were hard as hell to get now. Brad from
Brad
Drone
Austin.
Kings and Darwin,
Oh no.
Drone Kings and Darwin, he put on the Facebook page today that he couldn't find batteries.
See, Steve?
Well,
Pizza
to be
weekend.
fair, Jim, in Darwin, it's hard to find milk or even water.
Really?
Without
Yeah,
a crocodile.
Yeah, it's not much up there,
No, there isn't at all.
But this is the point I'm getting at, right? People are selling these Mini 1s, right? Wi-Fi, all that sort of shit. Now, as I said, for $550, $600, guess how much the Spark's going for? $500 to $600, even now.
Really?
Still.
I've seen a couple for 400.
Oh yeah.
Yep, 400. Okay, well, there you go.
Just a spark and one, not a fly more or anything like that. Just a spark, one battery, in the little clamshell case that they came in. About 4. I've got 2 still, and I wouldn't sell them.
No, they're great drones, mate.
There's
I got
some,
the Air 1.
there's
I
some
got the
stuff
Air 1.
where you got the Air 1.
Yeah.
Now,
I got the Air 1 and the Air 2 now.
which
Why
is
he
the
would
one
buy
you
an Air 1?
get the battery
Like an
for?
I've always wanted it. But anyway.
He got it off of Hugh, Ari.
Yeah.
Hugh sent it to him.
The
As
original Mavic, the original Mavic Air is the only. Oh no, I sold my Inspire now, but up until now up until then it was the only DJI drone that had the distinction of me getting rid of, and I couldn't get rid of it quick enough.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
It's the
I got
Air
one.
1 batteries. Air 1 batteries are shot and only get a few minutes of each flight. No one is really selling them, so may need to upgrade. A pity considering the
Air 1?
Air 2. Yeah. This is in Darwin, Brad, in Darwin.
Well, I'm
John
not talking
King's
to
in
him
Darwin.
till I'm not talking to him till after he gets that one, because when I met him, he had a Phantom 3, and I helped line him up with that Mavic Air that he's got, and his wife hated on me for a year. No, not really. I'm only kidding. But yeah, I got
He
the
uses
Air.
it though.
I flew my Air. I got the Air. I flew it for 3 batteries, and I noticed that the camera, the gimbal, was doing weird things. I didn't think much of it because it was a windy day. But the next time I went to start it, it wouldn't start. There was a common error with them, something about main controller error or something, telemetry error. So I returned it and got a brand new replacement, and then sold it quick. Even when the batteries are good, they're only good for about 13 or 14 minutes if you want to land with a bit up your sleeve.
Oh, that's like the Tello. You get 11 minutes out of that max.
Yeah, I'll just answer JSK here, mate. I've done a bit of trade through Marketplace, never had much of an issue. Obviously, you're looking at selling, good place to sell your drone. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's not bad, mate. It's not bad. It's like any of those things, eBay and all that. If you're not going to post them away, you can meet them up somewhere and all that sort of stuff.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Back in a second, guys.
Yeah, mate.
You can get your money up front, or if you're buying, you can see the product right then and there.
And you can fly it. And this is exactly
Yeah.
what I do with my drones, fly them, make sure the GPS is locked in, make sure the sensors are working, make sure the return to home's working, all that sort of good stuff. So I really haven't had an issue, mate. And, it's not a bad place, mate. People seem to get, if they're serious, they get onto you pretty quick and organise a meeting with you or whatever. Just bring your mates along with you.
They released Charge 2. They were fully charged a week ago.
Yeah, what's that?
That's the Air 1 battery.
See,
Yeah,
that's what
They all do that, mate.
I thought
that's what bothers me about the DJI FPV drone. That thing looks like Inspire batteries. They're so big, and the battery is the rear end of it. It's the rear legs of it, and they're $160. So not only that, but now you're playing FPV, and again they decide when they want to stop selling the batteries.
That's the Air 1 I just bought, Jim.
That's the Air 1?
Yeah.
Well, Brad puts that, I'm sure he puts it to a lot of good use.
Yeah.
He gets some good stuff out of it.
I need the cord for the remote. It came with the just the iPhone compatibility.
Oh, is that the same like the Mavic 2 Pro? It has the cord for the remote built into the damn charger?
Well, it's not built into it. You can take out the cord and everything, but I need one for
Oh, okay.
I don't have an iPhone. Never want one. Pieces of shit.
Oh, you still got that, Tony? Oh my God! You remember I went through that FPV kit? right? And it had all this shit in it, and you could build another 2 drones and all this sort of shit. Do you remember that? Like,
Yeah.
okay, well, Tony's got it, right? Now that's got the goggles, it's got remotes and all this sort of shit and all that kiss gear. I thought he sold it. Shit. And as I'm getting into this FPV thing, I'm thinking maybe I should have bought it. But then again, I'd have to sit down and build shit. And, at this point in time,
I tell you what, to building stuff, but I saw Mikey's 5-inch 5S drone. That thing's a bat out of hell. I mean, when I say bat out of hell, it's like, bam, gone.
Yeah, they're
That thing's
crazy.
bat out of hell. That thing is bat out of hell. That thing is.
Have you put the 2S on it yet?
Oh, hell no.
Go to the park. Have you been to the park to fly it, or have you just been around the house?
Around the house, outside.
Yeah, go down. Go down the park, mate. Go down the park and chuck the 2S on it.
Yeah.
And you.
Well,
and then
he's got a nice wide open area.
Hey.
What?
He's got a nice wide open area around him.
Yeah, the only trouble is if he goes off the back deck, if anything goes wrong, it's going down the gully.
Yeah.
Oh, that's headed down. That's a slope.
That's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
like
Like, yeah.
I couldn't. All right. I couldn't tell with the shrubbery, with
Yeah.
the greenery.
It's good. It's good for taking my Zoom off the veranda and my R2 off the veranda. They're awesome, but you can hand catch them. Hand catch them. Just don't get returned to home. You're screwed.
Yeah, I remember that. Why didn't you get that at the time? Do you remember?
Get what?
You didn't want to solder it up, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Well, number one, I've never done it before, but number two, right? It is a good deal. It's a great deal. It's a excellent deal. And to be honest, if I'd bought it, I could break everything up and sell them separately and probably double my money easily. Whether I could be bothered doing that or not,
I know.
But it like me, more than likely, like everything else in my freaking shed, I'll need that one day. I never need it one day, but it'll be there. Because if I do need it one day, I'll never be able to find it. And I'll go out and buy a new one anyway. And then I'll find it. So this is what will happen with all this. Nice sound, Ari.
What the hell is that noise?
I don't know. What are you getting? You shouldn't be getting.
Oh,
Let's see if it's him. No, it's not him.
No, it's not me. What is that?
No, it's not him.
it's Tim.
Jackson.
Is it?
It's
It
a
is.
high. It's a high S.
I wouldn't have
It's,
been surprised if it was me because everything, the headset's new, the setup's new.
That's CIA torture there.
It is. It's worse.
That's up there with waterboarding. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did. Talking about
Motorboating.
torture. I saw an article the other day about a sound that only teenagers can hear. It's like a 15 kilohertz oscillating sound, and they've apparently got a sound file. So I downloaded it. I thought this is a crock. And when the kids were annoying me in the room the other day, I played it, and they're all, "Oh, what's that?" None of us could hear a thing. Kids buggered off.
Kidding me.
Really?
No joke. Yep.
Well, what was the frequency? Low or high?
15
Still doing
kilohertz. Quite high. He's going to
What would
restart it all.
He's gone. Why do I never heard that before?
No, it just came out of nowhere too.
Silly to plug into USB port in the front of the controller instead of on the side. What's that for? You can use any micro USB or USB-C lead. Plug into the USB port at the front of the controller instead of the side. I don't know what controllers you're talking about.
Not with my Mavic 2 Pro. I had to buy a whole nother charger because the stupid cord literally comes out of the charger and into the remote control.
Can you send me one of those? Give me one of those stickers, brother. Where can I get them? Oh dear, what's the kid taser you Harry Potter shit. Kid tasers. That's the go.
Yeah.
Tim Jackson is. Mavic Air lost mine. Have 2 batteries, case, cables. Oh, he lost.
Well, what? Lost or stolen?
Looks like he's. Well, I'm kind of guessing if it was stolen. That
Oh, yeah. He wouldn't have the.
Yeah.
Well, you need to chase down Brad Drone Kings in Darwin because apparently he'd really like some batteries for his.
Yes. Brad King at Drone Kings in Darwin. Oh, I should give you his email address, right? Who was that?
Just give me your home address, mate. Go for it.
Yeah, but I'm in Florida and he's in Darwin, Australia.
No, only kidding.
I'll give you my home address all day long. Hey, I'm shipping a box to Ron. Now, this is just a box with a rolled up poster in it, okay? The Postal Service wanted $54. UPS wanted $35. All it is it's like an empty box, for Christ's sakes.
Mm. Yeah, man. I know. I'm hanging in the bushes. Well, keep your pants on. Shit.
Damn. Like an orangutan.
That's it. Look at this. See, now it's true. You know what? People who have the original Air and love it, it's like it's like any of the drones. If you love the drone, you'll never get rid of it. A lot of people love the Air. I do love the Air's camera. I really do. The original is good.
People like Volkswagens, Matt.
Yeah.
There is no accounting for taste.
Yeah, well, that's right.
You're right. I had a friend who loved Carmen Gears, and I thought that was the ugliest freaking car ever made.
Well, I had a Volkswagen, and I was warned they catch on fire. I had mine until it caught on fire.
Mine did. My combi van did. I saw flames coming out the top air vents, and I went, "What the hell's that?"
Of course, everybody puts the fuel pump directly above the distributor in their design, and only holds the fuel lines on with a little spring clip, don't they?
Yeah.
I didn't even think mine had a sprinkler. It was lucky I just rocked up to work because there's fire extinguishers everywhere, and worst thing ever. What a dickhead, right? I just lifted the back up, and what does that do? Brings a shitload of oxygen in there.
Whoosh.
And I taste all this melted plastic freaking taste in my mouth. Ugh. So anyway, I put it out, and it did. I just put a new set of leads on it, and it started again.
Yeah,
oh,
when
really?
Mine caught on fire, when mine caught on fire, I wasn't actually on road. I was out in the bush at the back of Whoop Whoop. And seriously, when I'd bought it, somebody said to me, they catch on fire. So I got a fire extinguisher and bolted it to the floor. And we were out the back of the bush puttering along this track. And I looked in the rear vision mirror. I had a friend with me, and there's a big sheet of flame there. And I said, shit, we're on fire. Get out. So we jumped out and ran back. And we're standing there watching this thing burn under the back. And I said, Mark, there's a fire extinguisher in that car. We looked at each other, opened up the door, pulled out the extinguisher. We put it all out. So when you looked in the engine bay, it was just toast. All the wires were bare copper. The distributor cap was shrunken and malformed, and so and the fuel line was all basically carbon. And I don't know why, but I gingerly pushed the fuel line back onto the little nipple on the fuel pump and got in the car and turned the key, and it went dack, 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 and it actually got us back to the road. It expired with the front two wheels on the bitumen.
My God, this is the thing. They're a good car. They are. They're a reliable. Big Jackson.
I learned to drive on one. That's the car I learned to drive on was a VW Beetle.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
How did you die?
How's it sound
Me and a
now, guys?
Volkswagen drifted backwards into the bay. You go to
A
hell.
friend of mine he had moved to California, where they had a younger driving age than in New York. So when he came back to New York, he held on to his California driver's license. And so at 15 in New York, you could get your permit. So we all just learned off of him how to drive the stick shift.
By the way, I've got to go to work too, fellas. So about another half hour or so, I've got to nick off. All the work's on the weekends, man. I'll tell you. My God. Sorry, keep going.
Oh, good news and bad news, Tim.
What?
Good news is I'm getting the monitor. Bad news is it's the last one.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, which monitor was it again?
It's the you and I talked about it about 7 or 8 months
The
ago,
BenQ.
Jen, the BenQ EW3270.
Oh, yeah.
It basically what it's got going for it is it's got really top-notch color reproduction.
And that's all you really have to worry about.
Well, for
Other
what we're
than that,
doing,
you're
you know,
talking luminosity, brightness.
it's not a particular. They rate it as a HDR10, but it's not really bright enough to be real HDR.
They all lie. All this packaging on these things is insane. Even these TVs.
All I wanted was 4K and 95% or better color reproduction, and it does that. And it's the only one in its price bracket that does.
Do you know what I'm having issues with at the moment is with my screen. I'll be editing and all this sort of shit, and I'll be looking and going, "Oh my God, that's noisy. That looks so bloody noisy. It looks like shit." Anyway, so I grab the file and I pop it on my 4K telly, and it's absolutely fine. Weird. And I'm thinking,
graphics card do you have?
That was the problem with Macintoshes. It looked different on a Macintosh than it did on a TV, than it did on a tablet.
well, this is the thing.
Da Vinci even made a button to put like a LUT to get rid of the Apple LUT.
Yeah. See these screens. These screens have all got those, super bright. What do they call them? Those
AMOLED.
bloody crystal screens on them. Totally different to a telly. Totally different to a bloody iPad.
Hey Matt,
That's the one.
speaking of random comments, second last one by Drones863.
Yeah. He likes cucumbers.
Literally sex in the salad.
You never told me that, in my absence, your stream had picked up a few philosophers.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, they're bright. No. Bright bunch in here, mate. Always coming up solving the world's problems. Absolutely. Yes. I find it hard to keep up sometimes intellectually.
So there's no high-pitched sound anymore? There's no high-pitched sound anymore? Because I still hear it in my head. So it's still the tibia or whatever.
I'll have another
To be
beer.
honest, rather.
That's what we were all hearing. Tim tinnitus. That's what it was.
Tinea, that's what I tinea.
Oh,
Tinea.
weird.
Tim's got tinea. Tim's got tinea of the ear. So stop sticking your toes in your ears, Tim.
I've had it for like 10 years, man. I can't get the ringing out of my head. But anyway.
Hey, Chris.
Chris Hall.
G'day, Mike.
Good eye, Mike.
G'day, Aubrey. Jim Boyd.
All right. Oh, he can't hear you. So
G'day, Tim.
you still.
You still,
I
got,
knew.
you still got a pretty mouth, Tim.
I knew I kept my daughter at birth for a reason. Omelette, anybody? Thank you, darling.
Oh, God damn, Chris.
Thanks, Peter. How you been, guys? Man, it feels like it's been at least 2 weeks since I've seen y'all. What's
That
up,
was a
man?
long 2 weeks.
It must
It
be
has.
basketball season over there.
It is. Softball.
Softball,
There you
right?
go.
Hey, Chris, did you see my new addition?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. She's awesome. She's awesome. Oh, the freelance.
that's my 6-inch.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
went to 6
That's
inches
what all the
already?
boys say. That's
I
what all
went-
the boys say.
I went straight to 6-inch. I bypassed. I went from the Tiny Hawk to 6-inch.
Wow.
You got the
Wow.
freestyle. When did you get it?
freestyle, baby. I've already flown it. Well, last week's show was dedicated to the fact that it wasn't flying correctly.
Oh,
what happened?
That's one of 3, Matt.
Jesus.
I had this one. This one went in the water.
Oh, okay.
But the frame was good, so I crashed my other one, broke the frame, so I robbed Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah, okay.
How's that SkyDroid working out, Matt? SkyDroid.
SkyDroid's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. The only problem is, I said last week, is the fact that it will not record. I'll push record. It's ticking over, doing all its bizzo. But when I go to the file location, it's not there. So the only way, it's not even supposed to work with the Galaxy S20. The only way for me to get footage now is to, when I plug it in, I do get video image. So the only way I can record now is do a screen record straight off the phone. And that's why I've got all that shit on the right-hand side. But who gives a rat's, mate, really, when it comes down to it. So that's all right. I don't mind that.
That's annoying crap. Like, I've got a phone app that used to record, but it doesn't record on the 9. You know, so, like, you pay for these apps.
Hey, Rob. Good on you. Justin, good on you.
Hey, Matt, I got a Samsung, and it's a Go FPV. I think it's Get FPV or Go FPV is the app I use.
That's the one
to screen record, and that's all it's
so,
doing. Any screen recorder do it.
Go FPV.
Yeah. I got.
And that's in the store or
the Play Store. Yeah.
Go FPV.
OTG View and I got OTG View.
I've never been referred to as Amish, but Amish is the A silent. Amish
or Mennonite, one of the two.
Amish.
That's
I have to admit, you do have a little bit of that look about you, except for all the drones on the wall behind you, Chris.
Yeah.
Or are they horse-drawn
that
drones?
hat needs to be black, though.
That's bits. That's
Good.
bits and clocks. Go FPV is one of them.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get that on my phone.
Then I got a. I'll tell you what I wound up using. You wound up using DU recorders. What I've used now.
Yeah, that's already on my phone. So yeah.
DU recorder does a good job.
Yep.
Well,
DU
recorder. You know, DU recorder got Mikey over $100,000 worth of fines. It can't be wrong, right?
Whoa!
Sorry, Mike. If you're watching this, Mikey, I apologise. You know we're mates, so I just couldn't resist that.
Oh!
I haven't seen Mikey. I seen him put a video out the other day. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't caught up with him. You know, there's so many people I haven't caught up with after 6 months away.
No.
Oh, hey,
I wonder
Here
what
we go. This is the problem.
Knocking phone down.
Yeah, I saw that. It just came up on
This is the problem. When I put that app in.
Yeah.
When I put that app in and open it up, it says, looks like this device does not have a UVC driver. The phone probably will not work. Plug in the adapter of the camera if you want to try anyway.
That's why I went to DU recorder, Matt.
Okay. That's
DU recorder. Yeah.
That's correct. But I'm pretty sure your phone will have it on there.
Bitch.
It's Galaxy.
Might be time to get an iPhone, Matt.
No, because the SkyDroid won't work with the iPhone.
Oh, there you go.
It will not, unless it's
won't
changed.
either. Yeah.
Unless it's changed the last 6 months.
That was a waste of download.
UVC drivers for Samsung. I didn't say it fast enough. UVC drivers for Samsung.
Thank you, Neil.
Is that such a thing as that, Jim?
The Samsung models, I don't know. Some apps work on them and some don't.
I've just recently got an S21, so I'm wondering. Mind you, I've never tried to use one of my Android phones to fly with yet. So.
Did you try your Zoom on that puppy yet? Oh my God. You can go to a fly's ass on that one. It's like so many times, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's 108, isn't it?
That pretty mouth remark's coming true there, Tim.
You look comparative.
Hey, listen to this.
Hey, Chris, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Ari.
Yeah,
I
mate.
did a speed test last night. Listen to this, right? 16 and up. Work that out, right?
16
So
down,
anyway,
how much up?
copied
How
that,
much up?
and
How much up?
Yeah. It's screwing up
Hey.
again, Matt.
How much up?
oh
Hey.
shit bags.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
started. Seriously, as soon as you said the word speed test, your connection went to crap.
Are you downloading something right now?
No,
Fucking-
no.
Uploading?
It
No, nothing.
It happened to him
So
the other day.
I got 16 down up. Work that out.
You need to ring them up seriously and tell them,
Oh,
get
this
me
is
off this
fucked.
trial. Get me. I get 107 down and 40 up, and I'm supposedly on, the plan 2 steps down from where you are.
Jesus. I get 70
Hang
down
on.
and I get about 8 up.
I sent him an email.
Hey, you just need to tell him. I already
I
said
sent him an
so.
email, right? With
Yeah, that's it.
I sent
You.
I
Sorry.
right to the speed test that I did, right, which showed what it was, right. So 16 down, 18 up. That sucks. So I said, yeah, real fast. Gave him the link, and I said, I've been having nothing but issues since the inception of your so-called faster internet. During my live shows on YouTube, I've nothing. Instead of increasing, have diminished substantially. How do I get out of this deal you are offering? Not happy at all. I get another one. I get an answer from him. Thank you for your email. We've checked your connection. The original TPG modem. Duh. Who isn't? We can send a request to our support team for you to replace it without any additional cost or contract restart.
I'd say want him to get a new modem.
What do you call it?
Okay.
And I'm out again.
If the
That's
problem
what I
was
get
your
it.
modem, which it isn't, the last thing you would do is buy another one or get another one from them.
See,
I'm
he
getting-
locked up.
With
talking to
Skype,
myself.
I'm going to call them up and say, can you bring the modem down? But
This was
Yeah, I-
happening to him the other day on somebody's stream. We were talking, and he just kept locking up and falling out.
Well,
Really?
I'm on a subsidiary. I'm basically on the same internet provider that Matt is, just a different subsidiary, and I'm on what used to be their fastest plan, 140, and then they brought out 2 faster speeds, which they're letting people trial experimentally, and that's what Matt's doing. But ringing them up,
Oh.
it's quite frustrating. I mean, and don't anyone call me a racist. This is just how it works. You ring them up and they say, "Hello, thank you for calling TPG support. My name
Oh,
is
you-
Mick."
You do that very good.
yeah,
And
you
I
sound
say,
like on that.
I say, "G'day, Mick. Pleased to meet you. My name's Mahatma Gandhi." G'day, Ron.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ron.
I'm gonna get dressed, fellas.
Oh, you got to head to
I'm just
work?
going to get dressed, all right?
Hi, Nancy.
Don't leave the camera
Yes,
on.
mate.
Hi,
Don't
guys.
leave.
Nancy
Yeah,
says
don't leave
I
the camera.
you got to see a wolf today.
She did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We're in Yellowstone National Park.
Oh, I haven't been
Okay.
there in years. 25 years, I reckon.
Is that where the
Here's,
bears have the picnic tables and
Yes.
tables? Yeah.
Hey, man,
you-
take
you
it off you and put it back on Nancy.
Yogi Bear is there.
YouTube.
Let's get a picnic basket.
Hey, boo boo.
What are you grinning for?
Was that a cow or a bison?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 9 bison. We've seen
Bison.
probably 300-400 of them today. Probably a couple hundred elk. We just got here too this afternoon. Saw 1 wolf, 1 small grizzly. What else?
I want to watch the Ron channel and not National Geographic. No ads.
Yeah.
Well, while he was sitting there doing it one time, he ran into a National Geographic photographer.
Yeah, I saw him again today. And then one of his buddies, they had a bad incident in the park yesterday. There's a group of photographers that all kind of hang together. The one got attacked by a grizzly yesterday. They don't think he's going to make it.
Oh,
So he got mauled. Apparently, come up and bit him right in the top of his head. He's in pretty bad shape. They said if he lives, he'll be severely disabled. So it's not good.
You get attacked by a fur-lined 500-pound bundle of bad attitude with teeth the size of small daggers. I wonder why that works out badly.
I don't
Those
know.
claws don't help either.
Yeah, they're big. Oh, Chris, wait, I'll find you.
That's
some
why.
elk.
That's
All
why
I know is he was the slowest one in the pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always get a bit gobsmacked when Americans start saying, I wouldn't go to Australia. It's too dangerous. Hell, man, we don't have grizzlies. We don't have mountain lions.
Yeah.
I want to see that elk through the crosshairs with 7mm 08.
Yeah. He is right here.
Just
Mr.
standing
Elk.
there.
Yeah, just standing there.
I see the lamppost.
Waiting on somebody to
Oh.
feed him, probably.
Let me see.
Go give him a
Should
pat.
be right there. Right to the right of the lamppost.
Oh yeah. See it right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see him. Not.
Bet you can't.
Here.
It's right
Damn
above
it.
the right above.
Yeah, let me lend you my
There you
glasses.
go. Get out of the truck and do it right, Ron.
Yeah.
Run up and smack him in the ass.
Video.
Ron, get back in the car, Ron.
Yeah, we're gonna get Matt some views on this one.
Oh, yeah. Let's see Ron running back to the truck.
Yes, Ron would run back to the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it was kind of cool seeing that wolf and grizzly today.
Oh, I bet.
And
Funny, like I'm old enough. I can remember when it was a big thing, that they reintroduced wolves to Yellowstone. It made the headlines even over here.
Yep.
And we're going back to this spot tomorrow morning. They've got a bison that apparently is pretty beat up, pretty bad. The wolves have been on him, looks like, and he's probably going to be dead by morning. So hopefully we'll find more wolves and a grizzly on him tomorrow morning. So for only 4 or 5 hours in the park, we saw quite a bit of stuff today. Scenery is beautiful, though, up here. This is on the north side of the park. Big mountains. So,
Looks gorgeous, Ron. It looks, and
my God.
I'm surprised that you've got decent coverage, because I was listening last week and you said that there's not a lot of places up there. You've got good coverage.
yeah, we're just coming out of the park now. We're going back to the hotel and grab a little dinner and head back out about 5 tomorrow morning.
Yeah, well, I've heard that you need to
Ron.
keep up your intake and eat, because the grizzlies don't like skinny tourists.
Yeah. Well, Nancy's been wanting to smack one of the bison on the ass all day, and I keep telling her it's probably not a good idea.
That is crazy.
Yeah, there's always tomorrow. Yeah.
Where can Chris
God, there's
get
so
you that
many up
picture
here.
up there, mate?
Funnily enough, I was talking about them reintroducing the wolves. I read a couple of weeks ago they're reintroducing wolves to Britain now, and I think that's a really good thing, but surely there's got to be an easier way to deal with your homeless problem.
Oh, get out of the road.
That is wrong.
This is why they piss me off. Right on the road.
Oh, they're pissing you off.
Ah,
You drove 10 hours to get to their neighborhood, and they're pissing you off.
Yeah. Oh, here comes some more.
Thank
That's how you sounded, Matt.
If you hit one of them,
You might need- Might need a new modem.
Might need a new truck.
if you were going to get a new one. Oh, wow.
Oh, holy crap, they're huge.
Yep,
The rest
it's
of
my
my family are going
world.
to be so jealous.
You're just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
What's he filming that in log?
Probably. No, I don't know.
Or a pizza delivery guy trying to drop off a pizza that he paid for.
Yeah.
He's him running down with 2 pizzas with a coyote after him.
Hey, Chris, can you call the pizza shop up here in Gardner, Montana?
You tagged them right, I can. What you want?
Hey, there's a whole bunch more elk right there.
You want a pepperoni with Coke, right?
With a Coke. Yes. And I'll take another one of those chocolate chip cookies.
Just don't turn them away this time.
No, that makes it better
really.
when he does that.
You got them hooked on the cookies now.
All that aside, though, at least I hope you've got a couch you can eat it on, though, Ron. Nice and comfortable.
Yes. With my shoes on?
Okay. Yeah, do that. Yeah, don't take them off. Who knows? It could be an emergency.
It's your motel room.
So the next live stream from Ron is going to be, Ron sitting on a couch with a pizza and a grizzly bear beside him. One for me, one for you,
one for you.
One for me.
That would be funny.
Don't text me, Ron.
I'm not. I'm on a live stream.
Exactly.
There's a
What's wrong with
difference.
that?
There's a difference.
What's
Yeah.
the difference? My thumbs ain't going.
Oh, dude. Hey,
Well, Matt,
guys,
you got to
guess
go to
what?
work?
Yeah, I gotta go. God damn it. I gotta get out of here, which is a pain in the butt because always a good laugh. But anyway, I must roll. I must roll.
I hate it when your work starts interrupting our personal time.
Yeah.
I know. I'm getting pissed.
But Ron, somebody's going to pay their taxes, so I get paid.
Yeah. I feel so happy about that too, Ari. I really do.
Like when I'm laying in hospital just 4 weeks ago, and they're having the 11th go to get the cannula in, I console myself by thinking, Matt's taxes paid for this.
Yeah.
Right. Guys, I've got to shoot through. I'm being called, and Matt's got to go. It's good to catch up with you all and everybody in the chat. Thanks very much. I'll catch up with you in the next one. I'm going to try and be around for Rodney Bell this evening, assuming he's still doing that. All right, guys.
Take care.
All right, guys. See y'all later.
Night, man. Good night.
Yeah, man.
See you, everybody. Thanks for having me in there, man.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
No
Matt.
worries. No worries, mate. Oh dear, my God. Yeah, it's getting in. It is getting in the way. This work bizzo.
Yeah, you're making a living. It sucks.
It's the curse of the
I know.
drinking class.
It never used to be like this. But anyway, this is where the work's falling at the moment. So
You got to take it where you
bit
can,
of a
buddy.
pain in the ass. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'll let you say your goodbyes.
See, Jim, I
He's
take care
gonna
of
let
that, mate.
Can let me. Yeah.
Good to see you. Take care, everybody.
No
Chat.
worries. See you,
Catch y'all
Chris.
next
Thanks,
time.
mate.
See you, buddy.
Right. Yeah, sorry, everybody must go. Work calls. You gotta love that sort, don't you? But anyway, thanks everyone for popping in for the hour and a half. I think we went for around about that. Always good to see everyone there. Thanks for popping in, and hopefully everybody has a great weekend and also a great week. And hopefully we'll see you again next week, same time, same channel. And hopefully I won't be working, so that'll be a good thing. But anyway, I'll catch us all later. I'll play this outro bizzo going on so you can say see you laters and all that sort of crud. So anyway, take care all. Catch ya. I'll open that there and I'll play that there.
Oh, boy, everybody.